this time.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I did check.
I know, I saw you check. Welcome back. This is episode 9. We're almost at 10 episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
We have that many in the backlog to post?
Yep.
What?
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Proud of us.
We're cooking. So, we don't have a necessarily a specific topic we're talking
Hey.
about today.
You want to say the name of the show?
Oh, sorry. This is Stuck in My Morning All Head with Tori and Elle.
Yeah, welcome.
Did I just said this is episode 9 and then I'm like, let's go.
Don't know who's joining us today.
No. It could be some noobs.
We had an interesting viewer jump on YouTube on the 5th video.
Yes.
When we were watching the 5th episode of Heated Rivalry. Like 60 views.
60 instead of 2. Which I'm now recognizing that the 5th episode of Heated Rivalry is the highest rated.
No, I was thinking about that as well, but I'm like, would that really draw enough people?
Sure.
Like, I guess if they...
Well, the algorithm's weird.
It is.
So, but what I thought was interesting, I checked TikTok because I post highlights on TikTok, and none of the highlights from episode 5 had any difference in viewership than
There's
the others.
no correlation.
So, it's odd. It's weird, but I like it. It's fun.
Yeah, if anyone's out there decided to actually listen.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I find it fun. I sit there editing them, and I'm dying laughing. But maybe it's just 'cause we're dumb.
I do like listening to them, but we mostly created this just so we could talk to each other.
Yeah.
And why not make it a podcast?
Yeah, I mean, maybe some people enjoy our stupidity.
Maybe someone would join us. And
Maybe.
listen along.
But anyway, so we have random stuff to talk about, I guess. Yeah. I made a list of some things just to kind of have an outline.
I'm going to call this a collage episode.
A collage episode. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if every week ended up like this.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean,
so we might have sometimes that we want to talk about one specific topic for an episode, that it's like a more at-length topic. Or we might just have ones, which I want to coin as a collage episode.
Yeah.
That we just kind of talk about all the pieces and parts of things that have been of interest in the past week or however long, the things that are stuck in our heads.
I mean,
stuck in my morning all head.
Stuck in our morning all head. All right, so just for the first general question.
Oh, yeah.
How do you think this week is gone? It's Thursday. We've mostly through the week. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay.
Work's been pretty chill this week.
Good.
We've been doing physical inventory, which means, like, I can't do some parts of my job. That doesn't necessarily mean, like, I can't do enough of my job.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the whole company has a shift for a few days because no inventory can like, move around.
Sure.
But they also give us, like, food and stuff.
Oh, you get food?
So I got free donuts and free pizza.
Damn.
Because they're like, we're sorry you have to do this, for all the other people that it affects more heavily.
I've also been doing physical inventory for my job, but
for the first time they've ever done it ever.
Very different. Actually, no. Somebody did do it a handful of years ago. You know, it's fine. Not nearly as in-depth as I am doing it, but
yeah.
You know, whatever.
Yeah, so we do this once a year. So it's kind of like a thing.
Yeah, we should do it once a year.
Well, you don't need to do it once a year.
Well,
Tori, like, you just have to keep track of when you buy things.
Correct.
Which you don't buy things nearly as often as things are moving through my company.
Well, not for, compared to your company and mine. Yes, that's true.
You don't need to do it once a year. We need to do it once a year.
Hey, my boss said we need to do it once a year, so I'm just quoting her.
I would just say you need to check in.
Especially
just to be like,
we're trying to move.
Yeah. I think it just more needs to be a dedicated one time, just being like, okay, have we kept up with everything? Is there anything we're missing?
Yeah. which there's definitely stuff that we're missing because it's crazy over there.
I guess I will walk myself back a little bit. You guys do take your stuff out
Yeah.
and it gets intermixed with other people's stuff.
Yes.
So it's a lot more likely to lose something.
I'm literally using gear right now that is not mine. No. I mean, I told them, but they probably forgot. Anyway,
That's funny.
so my week was fine. Work was crazy last week, but it's chilled out, which to some people might sound good. To me, I have when work gets quiet for me, I start getting nervous because I'm more of like a freelancer type, and I get paid hourly. So if I'm not working, I'm not getting paid. Anyway, that's the end of that. You performed this week.
Oh yeah.
How did you forget? You blocked it out?
No. it's been a weird week because of that. So like on Monday, so I'm in my works band. I think I've said this. So I sing with other people that I work with at my science company.
What's it called? What's your band called?
Major Groove. We are most likely, I don't know, performing at the Majestic, which is
That fucking pisses me off. I'm actually so mad about that. I was telling Tim that.
I don't
And it's not your fault. It's not your fault at all, and I'm not mad at you specifically. I'm just fucking pissed. Because I'm the fucking musician in this household. How do you get to perform at the Majestic Theater before me? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm done.
My band is real.
I know your band is real, but my band is real too.
Your band, my band has more gigs, weirdly.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know why. We have 2 lined up.
That is good. That is
We
cool.
have 2. So,
Well, 'cause our company's just big enough that when you perform for company, like full company events, like that's a crowd of people.
well, I'm not trying to start a fight here at all. But your gigs are company related.
Yeah.
Whereas ours is not. We're
Yes.
actually going out and like, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a difference
And
there.
this performance at the Majestic would be a company thing
yes,
still.
correct.
Which makes it crazy.
Correct. Which I know. It's so crazy. And I need to be your mom's +1.
I think they said that we might be able to invite like a smaller number of people.
Oh, I hope I can go. I need to be there for this.
I'm like,
let me run sound.
even when you come, you need to come to our company picnic.
Yeah, I do.
Because we get to perform on like, it's a big ass like stage setup. Like a Summerfest type stage.
Don't piss me off.
Kind of thing.
Don't piss me off.
And so that's where we perform for that.
Yeah, my dream. Not to play at Summerfest, just to be on a stage, period.
I feel very blessed that my company supports
Yeah.
like
the arts.
Creativity in all ways.
Yes.
Because like our music room is in the R&D building. And primarily the people that go to that room are already in that building.
What is that?
Research and development.
Got it. Just for the viewers. Just for the viewers.
So
cool.
like creative types are already, because they want to be in, the research piece of it all.
Yeah. Makes me so mad. Well, because you would come home from work like multiple times a week and be like, oh yeah, I had band practice today. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing at work?
Well, so we had our employee art show.
Mm-hmm.
And because where I work does open house art shows. But so they do an employee specific one. And so employee art, the band, to have it there. So that was really cool. And we did more of acoustic type sets. And I had only practiced the songs with the other people like one time a piece.
Crazy.
Which made it a little more stressful.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was exhausting though. I was so tired.
Yeah, it takes a lot out of you.
Because it was the combination of like the stress of the fact that I didn't fully know sometimes what I was doing, so I had to be pretty focused, and I'm like, oh, I want to sound good, and then I felt like I wasn't sounding that good, and
Usually me.
it was nice having you guys there, though. Like, it was being able to look up and be like, ooh, we're going.
See, I'm the opposite. I cannot look at people in the eye if I'm performing. If I know there's like you are there or like somebody that I know is there watching me, freaking out. I don't know why, because I want you to come see me. But I can't look at you or I'll freak the hell out.
I felt like I could relax into the fact that, like, at least in that case, because like
Sure.
no one was paying attention to me.
Except me.
So I could look up to you and be like, oh, like making faces about how it was going, kind of
I
feeling.
was trying to make you laugh really hard.
But that was a nice thing, and it was the first time that you and my fiance really had the opportunity to be at like a performance thing, because a lot of the things we perform at are closed company events, but we perform for a couple open events.
Yeah. I was going to say, we've been to your ballet thing, but that's different.
Okay,
That's
yes.
different.
You've seen me perform,
Yeah.
as in dance, and you've seen me act.
Yeah.
But you haven't seen me sing.
Correct. Correct.
Which, until I got into the band, I hadn't ever sung like that. So I never had the opportunity to sing alone. Because the one time I tried, it was my senior year of high school for like the performing arts show. And that year was when COVID hit, so that didn't happen.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and like I had auditioned for the musical every year and had tried to get roles and things that I would have, opportunity to sing solo.
Yeah.
But it never happened.
Yeah.
Which didn't make me feel great about my voice. But I feel like, and I agree with my mom said it, that my voice has grown a lot in especially college years.
Yeah, same.
Just like my voice has somewhat changed, and
as it
my
does.
technique. I sing a lot more, I would say, too. Like the amount I practice harmony is pretty.
Always.
Yeah.
Elle defaults to harmony, and I'm not exaggerating. It is. I've never met anyone like you.
I know one other person like me, and she was a close friend for a while.
It didn't work out because you both sang harmony.
I didn't sing harmony at the time.
Oh, okay.
But she was, I think, one of the people that kind of got me started trying singing harmony.
Sure.
Because when I started picking it up I was in a cappella my senior year, at the beginning of senior year, and that forced me to learn an actual harmony, because I was never in choir, and in the musical you can kind of just fake it.
Yeah.
Or just like always sing melody. So I like kind of could do it. I could do it if someone, showed me exactly how to do it.
Right.
And I wanted to get better at just finding it and doing it on my own, and I just kind of kept practicing until my ear could hear it, and now my ear likes it so much that I'm like,
it a
harmony.
A lot. Yeah, I'm a melody singer. I'm a lead.
It depends on the song, though. There are some songs I don't want to sing harmony to. It sounds weird.
Sure.
It like is too crunchy or just doesn't fit with the, like, there's a lot of Greta songs that
it's really hard to harmonize.
There's no
with
point
Greta
to
Van
put
Fleet.
harmony on it.
No,
It sounds weird.
No.
It doesn't enhance it.
Correct. Yeah.
But there's a couple in there. I found them.
You always do.
How do you feel about that?
Do you want my honest opinion?
I'm scared.
I've never been like, oh, I just wish I would stop. I've never been like that. Okay.
Okay.
But I do sometimes when there's nobody else singing and you're just singing along with the song and choosing to harmonize. Sometimes I'm like, huh. Because I would never just do that. I don't know. I would only harmonize if there's a physical human also singing with me. So if you and I are in the car and you're harmonizing with me, yeah, that makes sense. But if I'm not singing and you're still just harmonizing with the song, I'm like, huh, okay. I don't know why.
But would you ever, when you're in the car alone?
Never. I've never really done that. I'm only ever singing the lead.
I do the same shit when I'm in my own car.
You harmonize?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Always.
I know you do.
There are songs that I like to sing melody on. Like You Got Me, I was singing Somebody to Love was one that I was like kept singing
by
when I got out of my
Queen?
car. Yes.
Yeah.
And I love singing that song. I love the range on that song for
Yeah.
me. And so I'm not going to sing harmony on it.
But I also think, because I am coming from a place where I am a lead singer in a band, I'm also actively taking voice lessons that are teaching me to be a lead singer.
Mhm.
So I'm more
Well,
inclined to want to sing lead, because that's what I'm practicing to do.
and I feel like that's why it works so well for us to sing together,
Right.
because I really like singing harmony, because I think, honestly, I always look at the person singing harmony and I'm like, damn, that's impressive. Like that.
Yeah.
And there's something so special about what harmony adds to a song.
Right.
And that's why I love it, and I love adding it, because like it makes my ears happy.
Yeah. You can do cool stuff with harmony too.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like most people just kind of default to the upper third, which is great. It sounds great. But then
Is that
you
what
can
I do?
Yeah. Which is fine. It sounds great. But you could do so much weird stuff too.
I know. I sometimes try that. I've been trying a little bit more to try things that don't sound good, to look for
Yeah. Yeah.
like on songs I already know a lot,
Yeah.
to like find other things. But that's another skill. Like that's the next level
Can
of
I
harmony.
can I bring up what I had said to you about the Hey There Delilah?
Hey there, Delilah.
So Elle's band sang Hey There Delilah for the last song that you were a part of. Or was
Yeah.
it the last song that you guys did?
No, the last song that I was singing on.
And when I first heard the guitar, I go, Elle's not singing Hey There Delilah. Elle hates that song.
I don't hate that song.
I feel like every time it plays, you're like, ugh.
I mean, because I've just heard it a lot.
Yeah.
But sometimes I will listen to it in my own car to harmonize to it, but it's very rarely. And it was just the one I asked. I was like, do you want someone to sing with you on either of these? And the other person wanted me to sing on that one.
Yeah.
And so it was just kind of like, it was their choice of song, and I
Right.
was up for singing harmony on something.
Right. But anyway, so I'm sitting there and I immediately was like, Now Elle wasn't singing lead. You were harmonizing,
Mm-hmm.
as per usual.
Mm-hmm.
Not the right key for this particular person's voice, in my opinion. And you were saying how she liked the key. She felt comfortable singing it the way she did, which is fine.
I think
Well, can I let me explain why I feel that way?
Well, but I was gonna say that I think there might have been an opportunity to change it to be in a different spot, but they didn't really discuss that. They just discussed that she would sing it higher in the same key, without really thinking about changing it to another key.
Yeah. Key was too high in my opinion, which I felt like. Where am I going with this? It sounded more choral-esque, because on the chorus of the song, she went up there. And I was like, okay, we're doing this.
For Hey There Delilah, it's a unique rendition.
Yeah, you could put it that way. It wasn't bad. But what I was gonna say was, your harmonizing was good. I thought it was good. I think because, and I explained it to you as, if she would have sung it an octave down, I feel like then you would have been singing the higher harmony, but she was singing it the octave up, which you were singing technically the higher harmony, but as a lower harmony.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if any of this makes sense.
Yeah.
And it was good. I just wish I guess the whole.
But is that not how you do a lower harmony?
I mean, yeah. I think my music theory skills are failing me at the moment. This might be very wrong, but I feel like when you usually do,
because all it is if you look at the octave.
Yes. But I've usually, well,
because it's the third and the fifth, right?
I feel like if you're doing a low harmony, you're usually singing a fifth lower, not a third lower, but I don't remember how it sounded now. I'm confusing myself. Everything
'Cause,
I just said is probably wrong, everybody.
What I'm gonna say is that I don't know if it necessarily had to do with the key, but I'm not sure my voice and this other person's
agree.
voice is the best
I don't
mix
think
of voices.
you guys
Like,
is
you heard
blended that
me
well.
on Raspberry Beret,
Yeah.
which was with a different person.
Yeah.
And I
That
think
was good.
our voices blended
I
a lot
agree.
better.
I agree with that.
And with I sang with one other person, Wildflowers.
I thought
was
that
also
was really
much better.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess that's all I had to say about that. Wasn't my favorite rendition of that song. And you were also saying how you were struggling to hear yourself, which in my experience as a musician, that is the biggest thing that I struggle with. If I can't hear myself, I sound awful. I sound awful.
I want in-ear monitors so bad.
I do too.
The
They're
thought
not that
of it is
expensive.
just like
Cheap ones aren't that expensive. But it's funny. So many people told me this. My voice teacher was telling me this, that you have to get used to them. They're so weird at first. Because you can't hear anything around you. You can only hear.
Oh.
They're like noise canceling headphones almost.
Yeah. Yep. That makes sense.
So my boss was saying, like, if you wanted to hear the audience, you need to have audience mics. And you need to have those in the mix, or you won't hear the audience. That's why artists a lot of the time will take one out.
I know, to hear.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? I would have never thought of that.
No, it makes
sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I think I probably have thought about it before, in the sense that it's like having earplugs in.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that would take
Yeah.
some getting used to.
But you can use normal headphones. My voice teacher was telling me. You can use normal headphones and plug them in.
But you can hear yourself as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So it's a little different, because you're not hearing your voice just in your head when you, like, the way you hear it when you have earbuds in.
Correct. It's weird.
It is weird.
It's weird, but she would never go back to them, and I don't blame her. I probably wouldn't either.
Did they have them in the show that we went to? I don't think they did.
What show?
The Respect show that we just went to.
Oh, no, there are floor monitors for sure. Floor monitors are easier, I think, because you don't have to mix a floor monitor for one singular person, depending on how they're set up. In-ear monitors, you have to mix every single one to whoever's wearing it, because only one person's wearing them. Does that make sense? You're looking at me like, huh?
Well, how come the mixes need to be individualized? Like, why wouldn't they all be listening to the same mix?
They don't have to be, but maybe, like, the drummer wants more bass, but the singer doesn't want more bass. You know, like, that might throw them off, so they want it different than, it's just preference.
I guess.
It gets complicated. Anyway. My week went great, though. I had band practice for the first time in, like, I don't know, over a month, because we have shows coming up. Cool. I already said that. I also had a voice lesson for the first time in, like, 3 weeks, which was amazing. I've missed that.
It's good. Yeah. Glad you made it back.
Okay. This topic of conversation leads into my next bullet point. There was a certain actor this week who made a controversial comment.
Oh my god.
We should talk about it.
I love that you went it first, practically.
Well, I mean, we're already talking about music stuff, so
okay.
Might as well transition.
Who was it?
Timothée Chalamet. Timothée Shamalama Ding Dong.
Is that what?
That's what I wrote down.
Is that what was it Doja Cat said?
No.
Did you see Doja Cat's response?
I did see Doja Cat's response.
I also saw something today that she, like, felt bad about it.
Did
possibly?
She? Why?
I don't know.
That doesn't seem like her.
Well, because she's never been to the opera or the ballet, or that she was being, like, kind of hypocritical or something.
I don't think you necessarily have to have gone to see those things to, like, feel.
But I think that does show. Okay, I'm gonna first say my stance on this topic.
Yeah. Okay. How do you feel about his comments?
I am in the ballet world.
Elle does ballet.
I take ballet classes twice a week.
Yeah.
Getting on point was a big, like, accomplishment for me. So when I first saw his comment circulating, which his comment was that ballet and opera are dying arts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people don't want to go see them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there is some truth to his statement, and I
Sure.
think there's also just a lot of stupidity to his statement.
Yeah.
Truth in the fact that it is unfortunately something that people aren't going to,
Mhm.
aren't choosing recently, like in our day and age, aren't choosing necessarily to go and see. Tickets are very expensive,
Mhm.
so the access to them is difficult. But I saw statistics on what sporting events make
Yeah.
and how those tickets are similarly priced.
Correct.
So it's just not the activity that many people are choosing to do, but that's just an unfortunate thing.
Mhm.
And would hope that maybe these arts would try to find other like new ways to bring in an audience. But yeah, that ballet and opera struggle with the way that they advertise, and so maybe there's something to be done to
Right.
help these arts because they are important and they are fine arts, high arts that need like to still be appreciated, and they have been around for a really long
For
time.
hundreds of years. And I mean, I made this point to Elle a while ago. Not a while ago, this was like the other day. That if we didn't have that kind of stuff, we wouldn't have the kind of music and performance art and all this stuff that we have today. It is the foundation of all of
Like
that.
ballets were a lot of the first acting,
Yeah.
like
I mean, like opera. There's acting in that just through song.
yeah, that
I
was
mean,
your pre-musical.
I was going to say that's a precursor to musical theater.
Mhm.
Um
Technically, ballet in some ways is as well. You wouldn't have
Sure.
musical theater
Well,
without these
exactly,
arts.
because literally, you wouldn't have any of it without the orchestras and the ballet and the choral operatic shit. I mean, I don't know.
But
It's just that's what it
that's
is.
where I just at the end of the day find that the fact that he made the comment was just stupid. I don't understand. Like he even said that he made a jab for no reason,
Yeah,
and it
he
really
knew
was
what he
like,
was saying.
why then? Why did you make the jab? You didn't have to make the jab. Be respectful enough to not make the jab. Like you just don't need to. Even if
Yeah.
we know it, and like it was a jab too. It wasn't a like, hey, it's unfortunate
Yeah.
that these are dying arts.
Mhm.
He was saying it was like, oh, thank God I'm not dealing with that.
Bro, if that didn't exist, he wouldn't have a job.
And I don't know, I follow him on Instagram,
Mhm.
and all the stuff with Marty Supreme, I'm like, what is honestly, I think we need to watch it.
I don't. It's the ping pong thing. I
Yes.
don't know anything about it.
But we need to watch it because I saw a post where someone was talking about that men can only act by method acting.
Hmm.
And so I want to know what the character is like in the movie to understand if it parallels how he's been acting recently.
I was gonna say I saw someone talking about how in the movie his character just plays an arrogant asshole. And like she's not surprised if that's who he is as a person. But now that you bring up the method acting thing, I wonder if he is just doing it on purpose. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. And it's just feels incredibly stupid.
Well,
That I'm like, get over yourself.
I know.
You have been a pretty impressive actor. As someone who I like for a long time looked up to him as
Mhm.
like a younger actor who really came in and like did something.
Mhm.
I felt like. So like Beautiful Boy. I think that's a great movie. I think his performance in that is really good. Same with Call Me by Your Name
Mhm.
and honestly some of his earlier things. But now it just feels like he's gotten inflated and annoying.
It's sad to watch cuz I mean he has so much career left. And it's I don't know, maybe he'll turn it around.
But now I feel that way about Connor's Story.
It's feel what way?
The way I felt about Timothée Chalamet and just in terms of like
Yeah.
performance, and I want to But I need to see a little more from him. I
agree.
want to really see
Well,
if he's as shape-shifty as he's shown so far.
He's got something coming out
Mm-hmm.
soon. I don't know
April
what it's called.
X, I think is
yeah,
what it's
something
called.
like that.
But we don't know when the release is because it's it was a film festival film
Yes.
originally. So, but people are thinking it's going to have some amount of release or like a place to find
Maybe.
it.
I'll watch it.
I want to watch it.
I want to watch it. I mean, I've seen clips of him in I don't know if it was a movie or a show, but I've seen something where he plays I almost said Russian, a he had French accent in something and he spoke French. I don't know. And then something else. There's another like LGBTQ centered.
There's one
movie
where
or
he's
show.
long hair.
Yes, that's what I think both of the things that I'm thinking of is. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the same thing. Because maybe they were in like French class. I don't even.
Yeah, they were in. Yes, they were in French
that's what
class.
I'm thinking about.
Yes.
It's weird to see him like that though. Because I'm so used to.
Oh my god.
I know.
We can't loop back around to that.
No, we're not going to. Anyway.
Oh, but on the Timothée Chalamet thing, he's stupid.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid.
He needs to figure shit out. I don't. Him dating Kylie Jenner
for such a long time.
And like he's being like open about it now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like
I haven't seen anything.
on on carpets and stuff. Like they've been fully together.
Sure.
He's in his speeches been like I love you, like my partner who gets me through. Like it laying it on thick.
What's the age difference there? She's got to be
No, I think they're like probably pretty similar age.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, she's a lot younger than you'd think.
The Kardashian, that whole family has been.
Well, she had her first kid like quite young.
Right.
So it's just it's
Kylie Jenner. She's 28.
How old is he?
Timothée.
I would say he's 26.
Chalamet. Timothée Chalamet opera.
Oh God.
It's the top thing. He's 30.
Okay.
Interesting. I had
old.
no idea. Yeah, what? He's old. I thought he was in his 20s.
So yeah, that's not weird.
We're younger than him and we have more appreciation for fine art than he does. It's kind of crazy to me. Because didn't he want to be a rapper? Not that
at like 12 maybe.
When he kind of started acting the way that he has been, people thought he was like going back to his roots.
Oh my God.
I'm like, you guys,
being a white rapper.
Okay. Yeah, anyway. So just to slide this in there. We have a whiteboard in our kitchen. And it is my duty to Yeah, I said it. It is my duty to write questions for everybody to answer. And this week I wrote, "What's your biggest pet peeves?" And everyone went ham. So let's talk about them. Let's talk about our pet peeves. You go first. Do you not remember what you wrote on the board?
I mean, I do.
Because somebody wrote you. You are someone's pet peeve in this household. Wasn't me?
Yeah, I know.
What did you wrote? You also,
I don't know. I just don't feel like I have a lot to say about my pet peeves.
What did you even write? I don't remember.
I don't really either.
You don't remember what you wrote?
I know I wrote Tim.
I know
because he wrote my name.
Yeah.
That was what was on the board originally.
You know what? I'll start us off because I know you can bounce off of mine.
Okay.
This is something that I've been dealing with quite a bit recently. People saying, I ask, "Oh, hey, did you do this?" Or like, "Did you get this done?" or whatever. And they say, "No, I just haven't had the time. I've been so busy." And I fucking know damn well they weren't doing shit. They were sitting on their ass. I don't know, bedazzling shit. I don't know.
Bedazzling?
I just made that up. Doing anything else but that.
Bedazzling sounds fun.
That does sound fun.
Not me diamond painting. That's
literally
bedazzling.
that's what you're doing.
I'm just bedazzling a sticky sheet.
Not the sticky sheets. Ew. Anyway, but when people go, I've been so busy. Shut up. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You're just choosing to use that free time not being productive, which I'm totally guilty of. I'm not saying that I don't do that, but it's especially when it comes to things that, like, we've been talking about doing this thing and you keep saying, oh, I want to do this. I want to learn how to do this. I want to work on this with you. And then nothing happens. And when I'm like committed to doing something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put the work in. I'm going to be prepared, knowledgeable, whatever. So it pisses me off when the other person is not pulling their weight. Why do you find this funny? It's serious.
No, I completely agree. I'm just laughing at the fact that, like, yours is very much in a work context.
Yeah.
Right now, at this
now.
point in time.
I mean, it could apply to any.
I know. But like, where the reason why it's on your mind currently is the fact that it's a workplace thing right now. And I
think you can imagine the context of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can. But that's where I feel like I don't experience that at work. 'Cause, like, people gotta have their shit together when it comes to doing, like, work things.
Yeah.
Yours is more like, is yours actual work things or just people you work with?
It's more people that I work with.
Yeah, so it's technically like a friend thing.
Kind of, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Like wanting to schedule something with a friend. And they keep just like being non-committal about it, or saying like, yeah, hyping you up and then not following through.
I can't, it makes
I'm gonna be honest, those are the type of friendships that I can't deal with. I can't deal with those long term.
I get that. But I mean,
but you're also like,
but these
you're more forgiving than I am.
I know I am, and that's why it's gotten me into trouble in the past, and you know that very well. I kind of just let things slide when I shouldn't, and I've gotten a lot better with that. Because I respect myself more than I used to. But I think in this context, it's more so these people are my kind of gateway into what I want to accomplish.
Yeah.
And they're the only people that I have.
Yeah.
So I got to deal with it.
Yeah.
And it's a struggle.
What do they have that I can't give you?
They know how the buttons work. They know the buttons, Al.
Yeah, no, I know you're talking like job-wise.
Yeah.
On the job-wise. Not getting famous.
I'm not trying to get famous. I just want to sing. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do, Ellen. You're getting to do it more than me. And you're getting to do it on bigger stages than me. And it really actually kind of makes me sad. It does make me sad. I was talking to Tim about it.
What makes you think that all I want to do isn't sing?
I never said that.
Okay.
I'm just jealous that you're getting to do it more than I am.
Right now.
Sure, and that could change in the future for sure. But right now, this is how I feel.
Because, like, I've come to like multiple gigs that were at, like
a handful of things. But that was back when I was a part of something that I'm no longer a part of.
I know. But yes, that's where
Yeah.
like it just happens to be that like my thing is doing things right now.
Right.
But you'll have a thing that starts doing things.
Sure.
Again.
And it's fine. I'm upset, but I'm not mad at you or anything.
But that's why I think that we should start doing things.
I know. We need to like.
How does that work? How do you do things?
I don't know. That's why I don't know how it works. That's why I'm with all the other people who know how it works. Like, I don't know how to
break
any
into
of
the
it.
scene.
That's also why, like, my band right now, Auxiliary Daughter, by the way, just gonna name drop. We don't play shows because I don't know why they don't, like, look, where can we play? That's always the question of, like, we need to find gigs. Where do we play? And everyone's like, I don't know. And I'm like, you guys are the people that's supposed to know. You work in the industry. You have for, like, over a decade. You don't know? I'm salty about this. I don't know if anyone can tell. But then it's like, I just need to do it. Why do I have to do everything?
Well, you're the one who wants to perform.
No, I know.
I feel like that's...
But then that comes with the whole, like, oh, I just haven't had the time. I'm too busy. Not for me, for everyone else.
Okay.
That's why it's like.
Because I was going to say, if you told me that right now, I would be feeling
No.
your
I
pet
have
peeve.
so much free time. It's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, that was one pet peeve that I had on the board. My other one, what? Were you going to say something?
No, I was going to say, when you brought this topic up, the reason why I didn't know what to say was because I haven't necessarily had my pet peeves stuck in my head much this week.
Sure.
But you definitely have.
Oh, I needed to talk about it. I needed to talk about
This
it.
topic was for you.
This was for me. That's why I wrote it down. And I know we briefly had a conversation about what we were going to talk about this week, and I completely took it off the rails. I was like, no, we're going to talk about what Tori wants to talk about.
Well, it doesn't have to just be about
I
what
know, but I'm not good at talking, and I'm more of an interviewer.
You had asked me, what do you want to talk about? And I was like, I don't know, what do you want to talk
and
about?
I said, no, I asked you first.
Yeah. So I was fully prepared to talk about whatever you wanted to talk about.
Well, I didn't know I wanted to talk about this until I was literally recording a radio show today. So
okay, we'll continue.
Anyway, my second pet peeve is just having to wait on people. And this in a work context and also in a home context. I'll go for work context first.
Wow, she really said we're gonna wait until we're recording.
I'm just gonna fucking shit on you.
Yeah, thanks.
No. Work context. Well, this. I mean,
just spit it out. Let's go.
I'm trying to put it into words in my brain. What? Anyway, just a lot of the way, like, the communication at my job isn't awesome all the time, and so having to wait on answers from people for me to be able to progress in what I'm doing, and then people don't answer me back, and so then I'm stuck. Just waiting on people. I hate waiting on people. Okay, I'm gonna slam you now. Remember when we were gonna go over to Trevor's, and you were like, "Let's leave at this time," and then you fell asleep, dude? I was done. I was like, I don't want to have to get up and wake you up. I know you had set an alarm. I know you did. But I didn't like that you set it for the time that you said you had to leave.
I'm pretty sure I said we needed to leave at like 6:10, 6:15. So I gave myself 5 minutes.
So, no. Okay, this is not how my brain works, though. Because you say leave at 6:10, 6:15. I'm already going to be leaving at 6:10 because that's how I am. I'm early. I do things. So I'm going to be ready to go by 6:05 because that's how I am. So when I see you sleeping at 6:08, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I can't handle this because I'm ready. And now I have to wait on you to get ready because I know you have to go to the bathroom and, get your coat on and get your bag or whatever. And I'm just going to be standing by the door, just sipping my water. That was a moment of weakness for me, I just want to say. And I apologize for being mad about it because there's no reason why I should have been mad about it, but I was. I was mad about it. And I was in a weird mood that day. I was getting kind of angry at a lot of things that day. Angry. I'm not going to say angry. I was getting irritated.
I'm not upset that you were mad at me.
Okay, good.
I honestly think it's pretty funny that you were mad at me.
I'm glad. Because it's stupid. It's
in
stupid.
the sense of, like, I also know I'm not always doing that.
No, you're not always doing that.
In the cases that have happened recently, I have been very tired.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, waking up from a nap for me is hard.
Yes.
And so I will wait until the last moment to get out of bed.
Correct. And it's also sometimes you'll get up from a nap and you're not fully awake, so I don't really know if you're happy or not. Like, I don't really know how to approach you. Because you're just kind of like, you're tired and you just don't want to do anything. And I'm just like, maybe I should give them a couple of minutes. Because you just kind of have resting bitch face happening.
I mean, I would say I feel very similar when
And
you're
you-
also like waking up.
Yeah, and you also don't really like to talk right away either, which always has stressed me out because I have trauma in the past from people not wanting to talk to me and not knowing why they don't want to talk to me. So I get a little anxious. So, like, when I'm standing in the elevator and you won't say anything, and I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that has always made me feel better about
Yeah,
silence.
yeah.
And it's the fact that there is such a thing as comfortable
Correct.
silence.
Correct.
And that's mostly what I feel is like I am either in a state that all I want to do is talk, or I'm in a state that the last thing I want to do right now is talk.
Right. So that's why I always get anxious when I come home from work and you're here and you don't say hi to me, and I'm like, oh my God. Because you know this. You know
I do, but I've never thought of that, and that is so funny. I'll say hi to you every time I come home. I'll make sure.
Okay, good, because it actually stresses me out because I don't have an experience. I haven't had an experience where when
Wait,
someone didn't say something to me when I walked into a room, like it was okay.
Like if I if I didn't come and say hi, and I was then like sitting here on the couch like on my phone, would you feel like kind of weird when you were walking through? Like if you had to walk through, would you feel kind of like, oh, like are things okay?
Yes. I would feel weird about that. Well, it's also the kind of thing where it's like if I'm in my room and you come into my room, you say hi to the cat first instead of me, and I'm like, okay. Because your dad does that too. He did that to me all the time when I lived there. He'd say hi to Gus
It's an excuse.
and then walk away. I'm like, what the hell?
I think if anything, for the two of us, it's just an excuse to like go in there and like be in the presence of another person.
Sure. It's
Without
funny.
being, it's like a way of being kind of sly that I'm actually coming to like say like see you, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna also look for the cat.
But that also would happen if I'm like sitting out here. Instead of saying hi to me, you say hi to the cat, which is sitting on the floor in front of me.
Well, he's just so cute and fluffy.
I know he
He's every time I walk in, I'm like, oh, hello, Floof. How are you doing, Mr. Floof?
Oh, he can hear you. He's looking.
Like, how can I not say?
He's so cute.
My mom does the same thing.
I
Every
know.
time she comes home, she'll be like, "Hi, Banner." I'm
I
like,
know.
"Hello to me."
But yeah, I've never had a situation where I've had like silence was something that was okay.
Yeah, I definitely I understand
So
that.
it's
But like what I've noticed about myself about to my point about like either being in a talking mode or a not talking mode, that's why sometimes when I just like walk into your room and don't say anything, I just like don't want to talk.
I know, and that's weird.
And it happens too. I will literally be wanting to have a conversation. I'll be like running over in my head something that I want to say, but I just won't, and like almost can't.
Weird.
I wonder, not to like self-diagnose.
I know what you're about to say, and I agree.
If it's a wee bit decision.
Yes, I think so.
I
think so.
I would think so a little bit. And I like, I don't know. It's
Would that be something you'd ever want to like look into more?
I've
Like
tried
professionally?
but as an adult it's a lot.
Sure. Yeah.
To like figure out. It should go through an actual diagnosing process.
Yeah.
Is a ton of work and time, mostly time.
It's not worth it.
Not necessarily, like, 'cause I think to whatever degree I experience that,
Right.
it's not so heavily affecting my life that I feel like I need like a diagnosis to then, figure out a support system, figure out, how am I helping myself further by diagnosing myself and then having, that support. 'Cause I think I've I don't know.
Like, knowing a definite yes or no isn't going to change anything about your life.
No.
So what's the point of spending the money and the time?
Yeah.
'Cause either way, we all love you.
Well, I think, and that's a bit of the thing. Probably one of the largest ways it affects my life is that I've had a lot of shifting friendships.
Yeah.
I've struggled, especially in elementary school, to like keep relationships for very long.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said it to you, and I think you've agreed with this, that it takes somewhat special types of people
Yeah.
to like really be friends with me, 'cause you have to like I can be pretty blunt,
Mm-hmm.
but it often comes from a place of observation.
Yeah.
And if you don't like what I'm saying,
Sure.
and I do my best to monitor that
I think
around other people.
I think it's something that's like, from my point of view, once you understand that about you, it's like, okay, whatever. You know?
I mean, I'm not really here to
Like-
baby anyone.
No, and you can take criticism too. You're not gonna get offended.
No.
But I guess for people who don't quite get that about you, I can see maybe why they would transition away. That's so mean, Elle. What the hell am I talking about? I hated that I just said that. That's not going in. I hate myself.
Dude.
Well, I'm just thinking of like the people that we have been associated with in the past.
Mm-hmm.
What their personalities are like. And like, I don't know.
I have often felt that with most of the people in my life that have transitioned away, as you put it.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I feel like laughing right now.
Honestly, it's just it's so funny that you put it like that.
It's really fucking funny. Okay. Because I never mind. Keep going.
But I find it like, I don't know, from my perspective, the way it feels is that I showed them something about themselves that they're not a huge fan of. And therefore they chose to just not engage in our friendship. And I'm like, that's fine. If that is something that you don't want to face, and you feel like my friendship and the fact that I'm not going to hide it from you, you then don't want to face it. Like,
the amount of times you've been honest with me about stuff about me and my life and the things that I need to do. I mean, I hate talking about it, and there's a reason why I've avoided it. Like, my financial situation isn't the greatest, and you've been really, I wouldn't say you've been really like firm with me about that, but you have like sat me down and been like, okay,
honest and open and
Yes.
caring. Like, that's where
Right.
all of it comes from, is like me caring and seeing something that is maybe not in your best interest, and trying to be like, hey, what are we doing here exactly?
Yeah.
And depending on how honest you want to be with yourself, usually, that can add tension.
Yeah. There was somebody that I used to know. Sorry, vocal stim. I had somebody that I used to know who said to me, if you keep losing friends, you keep losing people in your life, the problem is you, not the other person. And I don't know. I see where they're coming from, but I also, because knowing this person and who they are and their personality, I also kind of disagree.
Well, see, but knowing that person, aren't they sounding a bit hypocritical?
Yes,
by saying
exactly.
that? And that's where I think the statement is very true, because at some point you might be the problem. Not always, but I've noticed, like, I wouldn't say I've had a lot of friend turnover, and I wouldn't necessarily say I feel like I'm the problem.
Right.
But I have noticed things that have been problematic about my behavior.
Sure.
And as I've grown and become more of an adult, have learned, where that might have not been the best thing to say. To just have that thought out loud. And I have been able to find stable friendships, especially now as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And as I've been able to find friendships outside of just the group of people I happen to be placed in school with
Right.
for 18 years, practically.
Uh-huh.
So I would say that a lot of, not even a lot, but if you could tell in the case of that person
Mm-hmm.
that there was a lot of victim mentality
Yes.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think usually that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
Where if someone really feels like they're a victim and everybody just leaves them,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, babes, it might be you.
And there's also a level of, I don't want to say narcissism,
I mean, those two things can often go hand in
Yeah.
hand, but it doesn't have to be.
but it was very much they couldn't believe that something was wrong with them. I got that impression like thrown in my face once things started happening,
Yeah, which
which that behavior was also reinforced by family members as well for them, which was unfortunate for me. But
what were we even? Oh, we were talking about
Pet peeves. Yeah, I'm glad I brought this up. Did any pet peeves pop up for you?
I mean, I don't know if there's been much for me as far as pet peeves go, like recently.
I mean, they don't also have to be anything deep like what I just.
No, I
vented
know,
about,
but I'm just trying to think, like, has there been anything this week that's, like, annoyed me like that? And I can't particularly place on one, 'cause people just haven't particularly bothered me this week.
What an episode this has been.
A collage episode.
The collage episode. I love like when we start, we kind of don't really have an idea of what's we're doing, and then once we kind of get on a topic, we just
start
fly.
yapping.
Yeah. Yeah, Samson, do you have anything to say? He does. Wow, knowledge.
Do you think anyone could hear that?
I don't know. We'll see. I'll see. He looks so cute. Anyway, so it was our collage episode, I guess. What Elle has coined a collage episode, probably of many.
Yeah, of many.
Of many. But yeah.
Reviews of the week.
Cool. That was Stuck in My Morning All Head, episode 9.
Double digits next time.
We need to celebrate. We need to throw a party. What's gonna be the topic of the Big 10?
The big 1-0.
The big 1-0. Should we get a cake? You don't like cake though.
I like the cake that you don't like.
Dude, don't get me started. That's another pet peeve of mine, that fucking better cream frosting that you like.
That's not what.
By the way, I've never found that cake in anywhere except the Hy-Vee near your parents' house.
It's because it's something that Bill's, the grocery store that used to be there, had.
So how?
Because it was a local grocery store. So they were just stocking their own things. And then Hy-Vee bought it and kept some of the, like, things that they were sourcing that people wanted.
Lore. I didn't know grocery stores could do that.
Oh, you should talk to Tim about grocery stores.
No.
He was literally in grocery store supply.
I won't, because he'll tell me his story for an hour.
Love him.
Yeah. I mean, he's very knowledgeable.
Very
But
knowledgeable.
I don't care enough. I'll be honest, I don't. And I'll start doing that thing where like I'll pretend like I'll respond like I'm listening, but it's going in one ear out the other, and I don't remember what he just said.
What? I totally don't. He's also a yapper.
He is.
It happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need that. You just need the person to be there.
But he makes stories interesting. The way he tells stories is very interesting. Anyway, we gotta wrap this up.
Good night.
Good night.